What's up, guys? In today's video I'm going to be doing a beginner guide to building and like box fights. So why don't we hop in some free build and let's teach you some steps. Alright guys, now that we're in the game, so before we start building we need to talk about keybinds. So keybinds are like controller binds, whatever you call them, are like what you're gonna be pressing when you to build. So make sure if you're playing on controller, like it should be easy to access, just like keyboard and mouse. So like your keybinds, it shouldn't be like, alright, so basically your keybinds are like, should be easy. So if you have your hands on your keyboard, you shouldn't be having to like reach all the way across your keyboard, you know, or like your controller. So most people's like build and stuff are on their mouse buttons or like F or E or stuff. I'm gonna show you guys my keybinds. So my keybinds aren't the best, but they work. These are just. So this stuff. So my weapon slots, you can do whatever you want, especially for building too, whatever works. I play on keyboard and mouse. So to start, why don't we start on a 90? Sure. So if you're doing a build fight, you're gonna want to build 3 up. I usually don't place that that floor. I know some people do, pros do, but I don't. So 90s are like the most useful thing to do. And they're pretty useful too for getting height and stuff. So I recommend, what I did to start is I went into like a slow-mo map. I'll have a map code on the screen, and like I just practiced cranking 90s like that, and then slowly I would go to higher like speeds until I was doing it at normal or close enough to normal. But really, you can't like just grind for like an hour or two and expect it. You gotta like, it takes a couple days and stuff, or like sessions. But after you do that, let's talk about editing. So there on a wall, there are 9 different spots you can edit. So if you do this, it's just a normal window. And if you do that one, you can actually do 2 windows there. You can do a door and then a window. I don't know why. But for the main ones, you got the upper ramps, the lower ramp. I don't know. I don't use those in fights. You got that, you got that. And then, you got these. But then when you're in a fight, you're gonna wanna go like this. If they're hiding behind the cone, you can like hit them if they're right there. So like, if you're peek like this or like higher up, I don't know, like if you're like right here looking at it, you're gonna see their gun right there, like right there, but you can't shoot them. So that's something to think about. Also, guys, if you're in a fight and usually you can't like place it right in front of you. To place it like right in front of you, want to look straight down. Cause like there's this video about it or whatever, about like, I'll have to find it, like the perspective of your camera. So like if you're like this, it'll go close, like farther to the right and stuff or whatever. But then if you want to place it, if you're like right here and it's not placing there, you gotta look straight down. That's a useful tip right there. If they're here, you're holding the wall and they're trying to take it. So like for wood, it's 2. Then you wanna take it right back. So if you're on higher ping, it's gonna be easier to take walls because you have like no delay. But if you're on lower ping, or oh, wait, shoot, I messed that up. If you're on high ping, it's gonna be harder for you to take walls because you're on higher delay. But if you're on low ping, it's gonna be easier to take walls because you're on low delay. So like, ping is basically milliseconds. All right. So ping is the milliseconds it takes from your computer to connect to Epic servers. So it's really about your console or whatever and how well that plays. So I'm at like 3 ping right now because it's a creative match, but I usually get like 20. So let's say you have the wall, you edit, they shoot, or shoot, you edit it, they shoot it, then they take it. So then you're gonna wanna place a ramp here so you have cover in case they edit it so you can see it. Or if someone's just generally spraying your wall and like you and like, so here, this. So if someone, so let's say this guy was spraying my wall and he breaks my wall, then I'm a, see, with some guns like the Thunderburst, their shots can actually bleed through the walls in the time that it takes to like rebuild your wall. So what you'll actually want to do is go place a ramp there or like a cone mostly, so you can like edit it, and when they're done you can like full piece them or whatever. Sure. So then like when they have to reload or whatever, so like let's say they're spraying or you're spraying their wall, so like that's their wall, you start spraying it, they are gonna want to like build cover because like the shots are gonna bleed through. So with that extra cover, it's gonna be easier for them to survive, you know. And then there's one more thing we gotta talk about. So as you guys have seen in this video, I've been editing and then resetting my build. So to do that, instead of like having to like, so let's say this. So if I edit this, let me break this. If I edit this, instead of having to go like that, you can just have a bind on your controller or your computer or your PC to like just reset it. So for me, it's my right mouse button. So that's really helpful for me, at least. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe and use code Twister 2.0 in the Fortnite item shop. Hashtag ad. Alright, wait. I'm sure there's more stuff I'm forgetting. Alright. Now guys, we're going to talk about tunneling. So if you're on like low, mid-ground, low ground, anywhere there, and you got people above you and below you on all sides, you're going to want to go like this and like so you're protected. So you're going to want to build like, shoot bro.
I'm not sure.
So like, I'm not that good at this, but like,
I mean, it probably should have started as long as it's not.
when you're, so like, and when you do this, you want to keep your thingy in the middle when you're placing those, and then your thingy. Yeah, I'll cut that out. So I'm gonna hop in some box fights and show you guys how it actually relates to like real fights.